When 5-year-old Lily handed her mother a drawing, it looked innocent at first: a house, a red car, stick figures, and something that looked like spilled paint. But when her mom looked closer, she realized it wasn't paint, it was blood. And the next day, everything Lily drew: the house, the red car, the body, became real. Rachel Myers was a single mother living in the quiet town of Maple Creek. She worked long hours as a nurse, while her daughter Lily spent her afternoons at a local preschool. Lily was a bright child, curious, kind, and always drawing. She'd fill entire notebooks with doodles of flowers, animals, and her friends. But one rainy evening in November, when Rachel came home from a double shift, Lily ran up to her with a drawing clutched in her small hands. "Mommy, I made something for you." Rachel smiled and took the paper, but her smile faded as she looked at it. The drawing showed a gray house with blue windows, a red car parked outside, and a man lying face down on the driveway, with red marks all around him. Next to the man was a stick figure girl with yellow hair, just like Lily's sweetheart. Rachel said slowly, "What's this?" "It's what I saw." Lily replied, "What you saw where?" "In my head before." Nap time. Rachel felt a shiver crawl up her neck. At first, she brushed it off. Kids imagine weird things all the time. Maybe Lily saw something on TV, or maybe another kid told her a scary story. But what unsettled Rachel most was the detail. Red car had a license plate drawn in crayon, 4H29. That wasn't random. Lily didn't know how to write numbers that clearly. That night, Rachel tucked her daughter and kissed her forehead and tried to forget about it. But around midnight, her phone buzzed an alert from the local news app. Breaking: man found dead outside residence on Willow Drive. Suspected hit-and-run red sedan found nearby. Rachel froze. The news photo showed the same kind of red car Lily had drawn, and the address was 2 blocks away. The next morning, she checked the license plate from the photo, 4H29. Rachel's hands shook as she held the phone. She turned to Lily, who was eating cereal, humming to herself like nothing had happened. "Lily, honey, the drawing you made, how did you know about that man?" Lily shrugged. "He asked me to draw him." Rachel blinked. "What do you mean?" "He was standing by my bed last night. He said if I drew him, he could go to sleep." Rachel felt the air leave her lungs. "You mean in your dream?" Lily looked up, completely calm. "No, Mommy. He was in my room." That day, Rachel kept Lily home from school. She couldn't focus at work. Her mind kept replaying her daughter's words. She checked the apartment, no sign of break-in, no footprints, no clue. But that night, Lily made another drawing. This time, it was a woman, long black hair, wearing a nurse's uniform, blood on her arm, and behind her a shadow taller than the woman, holding something shiny at the bottom of the page. Lily had written backward in shaky letters, "Tomorrow." Rachel stared at it, heart pounding. "Lily, who is this?" She said, "She's you." Rachel's mouth went dry. "Why would I be hurt?" Lily whispered. "Because you didn't listen to the man." Rachel tucked the drawing away, trying not to show fear. But when she looked at her daughter again, Lily was already asleep, sitting upright, eyes half open, mumbling something. Rachel leaned closer. He's coming. Tonight." Rachel backed away, trembling. She checked all the doors, locked every window, and stayed up all night with the lights on. Nothing happened, but the next morning she got a call from the hospital. One of her coworkers, a nurse named Marla, had been attacked in the parking lot around 2 a.m. The description matched the woman in Lily's drawing exactly. Rachel couldn't deny it anymore. Somehow, her daughter's drawings were predicting crimes before they happened. She brought Lily's sketches to the police. The detective on duty, Officer Dean, tried to be polite, but clearly didn't believe her. "So you're saying your daughter is psychic?" "I'm saying she's drawing things that keep coming true," Rachel snapped. He promised to look into it, but she could tell he wouldn't. That night, Rachel burned all of Lily's crayons and markers. But in the morning, Lily had another drawing made with red ink. though Rachel owned no pens like that. It showed their apartment. Window open, curtains blowing, and outside a dark figure with no face standing under the streetlight. At the top of the page in shaky handwriting it said, "He wants to come in." Rachel grabbed Lily and rushed to a motel across town. But even there, the drawings continued. Lily didn't need paper anymore. She started scratching symbols into the walls, mumbling in her sleep. Rachel recorded her one night, whispering words she didn't understand. "He waits where they forget. He waits where they're buried." Rachel Googled the phrase. It led to a forum thread about unsolved murders in Maple Creek. One caught her eye, a case from 20 years ago when a young artist named Daniel Reed was hit by a car outside his home on Willow Drive. The case went cold. No suspect ever found. The photo of his front yard matched Lily's very first drawing and Daniel Reed's unfinished painting found in his studio. After his death showed a woman holding a child with golden hair. Rachel felt sick. That woman looked exactly like her. It all came together in one horrifying moment. Rachel wasn't just witnessing these crimes, she was part of them. Her daughter's drawings weren't predictions. They were memories from someone else. That night, Rachel went back to the apartment to pack up their things. But when she opened the door, she froze. Every wall was covered in drawings, hundreds of them. All Lily's work, scenes of people screaming, bleeding, running. Each one had a number in the corner, number 1, number 2, number 3, all the way to number 27. And on the kitchen table, freshly drawn in red, was #28. It was a Rachel Myers figure standing in their kitchen with a shadow looming behind her, the same faceless one from before. A whisper came from the hallway. "You finally see it." Rachel turned. A man stood in the dark, tall gray coat, pale eyes. "Who are you?" she demanded. He smiled faintly. "You were supposed to stop her." "Stop who?" "The girl. She keeps drawing the truth. She keeps waking the dead." He stepped closer. "She drew me first." Rachel's breath caught. "You're Daniel Reed." The man nodded. "And now you'll finish my story." He raised something shiny in his hand. A knife. Rachel screamed when the police arrived hours later. They found Rachel unconscious, but alive, the apartment empty, except for the drawings. Lily was gone. The only clue was a new picture lying on the floor. A graveyard under a gray sky. A small girl standing beside a tombstone that read Liars. Beloved mother, 1989 to 2023. And behind the girl was the same faceless man holding her hand. Weeks past, the police searched, but Lily was never found. Then one morning, Officer Dean, the same detective who doubted Rachel, got a letter at his desk. Inside was a single drawing. It showed a police station, his desk, and him slumped over it, a bullet hole in his head. At the bottom, in childish handwriting, it said, "Number 29. Dean laughed it off, shook his head, and tossed it aside. That evening, a break-in at the station ended with an officer shot dead at his desk. His name was Dean Walker. His badge number? 29. A month later, a small town art fair displayed a new exhibit, Drawings of Tomorrow, credited to an unknown child artist. The first frame showed a city skyline, quiet and peaceful. The next showed it burning. At the bottom, a new number was written in red crayon, number 30.